Hello, I'm Cerberus Dark One, and this is finally the final week of Splat Zones Month. My gear is the same as calculating, swim speed, ink saver, special builder, ink refill. It's mainly just shoot and special, with supposedly my prime weapon for Splat Zones, the Hero Dualies. But I don't play a whole lot of Splat Zones, so it's almost like a new weapon to me. If you're still here from the original run of videos in 22, you'll know I never managed to edit this. So if you were like, what happened? What happened at the end of the month? Did you manage to maintain your X rank? You're about to find out. With the Blobber we ended at a pretty good 2089. The Nautilus dropped us down to S+8. And last week the Flingser got us back to X rank with 2029. To be honest, I wasn't expecting X rank to be this tough. The sheer arrogance of it. Also, for some reason, I didn't think that playing 14 hours of Splatoon a week, then editing through that, whilst continuing to play the next 14-hour week for 4 months would be tough either. It's hard to believe that I chose to do this only as my 5th ever video. 2 years later and I'm still editing it. Another thing I didn't think about was that each mode is restricted to only 8 stages per month. I don't know why, but I thought you would get all stages eventually, just pick randomly. But no, each mode has its own 8 stages that only change once a month. When I first thought about this series, I thought it would be nice to cover this mode on this stage, and that mode on that stage. Some stages are better than others for certain modes, and you prefer to play certain modes on certain stages. I also began to realise at this point how difficult it is just to play one mode. I mean, in Splatoon 3 you have Series, Open and X-Rank. You can basically play any mode you want, whenever you want. But in Splatoon 2, you only have Ranked or League, and League is only for teams, with a completely different scoring system. So you're stuck in Ranked, waiting for that one mode. Maybe there were 3, very occasionally 4 sessions a day. Sometimes there were only 2, and at really weird times. Do you want to get up at 6 AM and play Splat Zones for 2 hours? Yeah, not really, no. We should not have lost that. We should not have lost that. Just jumps. Like, just him single-handedly just inking the zone. Why isn't there 2 people jumped in? They didn't bother to ink the zone. Really? I'm gonna rank down because my team don't want to ink nothing. What a lovely team. What a lovely effing team. Not a single one of them inked the bloody zone. So, it turns out I'm no good with the Splat Dualies. I just can't master the burst bomb combo. You fall for it all the time, but when you try, the opponent seems to escape, or you trade. And not naming any names, but although you're supposed to have random lobbies with random opponents and random teammates, you do end up with the same people over and over again. Maybe because the pool size is so small, but you notice there's a couple of people that just aren't at the same skill level as everyone else. The gulf between X rank and S plus is actually pretty big. When they're on your team, you just know you're gonna lose. Back in Nautilus Week, I lost so many matches just due to one person. They don't have the strategy or the positioning to counter the opponents. Then when you rank down, they're still on your team. They've ranked down with you. So, here I am at the end of the final week of X rank Splat Zones. Not even in X rank. But the very last session of the very last day of the month just happens to be Splat Zones. Can I rank up twice in 2 hours? It's down to the wire. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah, nice try. Wow. We didn't do it. We're about 4 wins short. So close. But we end Splat Zones Month in S plus 9. February, however, should be a lot easier as we head into Tower Control Month. That S plus 9 is going to bug me for the next 3 months.